What is up, everybody? Play White America? Nah. 3 songs is more than enough. Let's chill out with the music. I'm gonna have to get rid of all 3 of those on after this live is done anyways. What is up? What is up? We're back, baby! Back on YouTube. Wow. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks for striking me for something I had absolutely no power over. Absolutely no power over. Me talking about a topic that's the most popular topic in the fucking country at the time. Wow. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I hate you. I know, but I love you, all right? It's a love-hate relationship now because I'm back. And we got a few things to announce before we get right into it. We've got Chris the Narc in the call. He's the guest. Christ. Well, since I've been gone, and if one of my mods could get the link, please, we've been on Twitch, and we already got affiliate. We got affiliate in 1 week. We also did do the St. Jude's charity. We did that, and we raised $1,000. We raised it in 15 hours. So we were able to raise that money for St. Jude's. That's double the amount we raised last year. So big shout out to everybody that donated, everybody that followed, everybody that did everything. But yeah, we got affiliate on Twitch. You can follow, you can sub, and you know what you get if you sub? You get a very epic... We already got 1 emote ready, all right? Look at this little guy. Hold on, let's hide this real quick. I just want to focus on this little guy right here. Look at this cute little guy. Next year, you need to make a 2K. No, next year we're doing 2K. In fact, we might even do 2,500. Look at this cute little guy. Adorable, ain't he? That's me. That's Santa me. Planet. Shout out to Planet. She made that for me. Cute little guy. That's already an available emote if you sub to my Twitch channel. But if you don't sub, it's all good. I won't hold it against you yet. Because you'll eventually come around. You got a cool voice? Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But shout out to Planet. Planet's literally the best. One of my best friends I've made online. Been a long time artist for me. In fact, she's done a lot of the PFP work that I do. A lot of the different stuff. She's great. New Twitter is based. Thank you. The new Twitter is based. True. Anyways, let's bring in our guest. What is up, Chris?
Hey, what's up, man?
Nothing much, man. We're about to get this show on the road.
Dude, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I've seen all of the tier list stuff with you before, and I was like, yes, I get to do my own now.
Yeah, it's pretty base, and it's honestly, I would say of 5 artists, like music artists in general, Eminem is definitely in the top 5 for me. I don't know where exactly he places. My top 5 artists would be the Beatles, Rage Against the Machine, Primus, Gorillaz, and Eminem.
Oh, dude, that's a banger list. I fuck with the Primus, the Gorillaz, and the M. I fuck with that.
So we got this li-fi music playing in the background. I think it's just loud enough. Nickelback and Beatles? No.
Who the fuck just said Nickelback? Get the fuck
Someone
out
in
of
the chat. Chris is an Eminem fan? Apparently.
What do you mean, bro? I've been listening to this man since I was 13 years old. Every album that he puts out, I know about it.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't follow him as much as I used to. Best band, actually, Gray Street is the best band, but don't worry about it. If you're not listening to Gray Street, you should be. Gray Street is great. New M sucks. I gotta say, nothing. I'm gonna say right now, I'm gonna spoil a little bit of what I'm gonna be saying. Nothing past Encore is gonna go higher than before Encore.
That's fair. That's fair. I can but music to be murdered by has some bangers in it though.
Okay, this is the second thing I want to spoil. My favorite album since Relapse is since Encore, because Relapse was the first when he came back. My favorite album since that second portion of Eminem is the Marshall Mathers LP 2.
All right,
we're gonna get into all this stuff. So
we're gonna have some arguments, bro.
Nickelback is decent. They put on a good live show. I'm sure they do put on a good live show. And I will say, Silver Side Up is a very decent album. There's a lot of decent songs on there. Some good stuff even. But no, Nickelback like post Rockstar is just so garbage. But anyways, we're not here to talk about Nickelback. So
yeah, no, we're not here to roast
Nickelback. Let's do the formalities. What's your channel? What do you do on there? how do you want to introduce yourself to anyone in chat that may not know who you are?
That's all right. My name's Chris the Narc. I run a commentary YouTube channel over at my channel, Chris the Narc. We cover mostly topics going on in the Twitch community, YouTube community. We basically just try to talk about bad actors on the platform. You know, we try to avoid all the commentary tropes, but my main focus is to help out people that get screwed over by these other creators, like examples like Pack God, people that were screwed over by Quantum. Mike actually helped me out with one of the songs for Quantum, and I played it on the most recent Christmas live stream. So, love Mike for that.
No, of course. Thank you for commissioning me. Love,
yeah,
of
course.
And it was a great song. Police is definitely in like my top 10 or 20 bands. The Police are a great band.
Police are bangers.
All right. Well, if anybody, like always, if you got any questions for our guest that you'd like to ask him, it could be on topic, it could be off topic, whatever you want to ask. There, right there, pinned is the tweet announcing the stream. Leave a question, and it would, if you could do a tier list but have it be the singles music videos, would that work? That would take way too long. That would take so many hours. Like, I already predict this one's gonna take like maybe 2 hours. I asked a question, read it. Where did you ask?
He just asked, why are you gay?
Oh, why are you gay, or why am I gay?
I don't know. I think Cowboy just said, why you gay? And then asked Chris why he ran over Toxic Pipelup's cat with a lawnmower, because I'll do it again.
Okay. Based. Oh, no, well, we're going to get to the questions at the end of the stream. So let's get into this thing. So Infinite. Infinite I heard a long time ago. I haven't heard it since then, though. I don't have any solid opinions on it. So I'll let you take over here.
Yeah, Infinite is one of those albums that kind of goes like underground with Eminem. So there's a lot, like we were talking about it before in the Discord. There's always albums by M or songs by M that people forget about, and Infinite has a lot of forgettable songs, which is kind of unfortunate because it is a good album. I wouldn't place it anywhere higher than, like, honestly, like a C tier. For me at least, that's like how I would look at it, because it's one of those albums that I can't even remember some of the songs on it. I just remember it's an album. You know what I mean? But it's M.
I did pull up the Wikipedia, so that way we can follow all the stuff we got here. So there's Infinite, We Go, It's Okay, Tonight, 313, Maxine, Open Mic, Never Too Far, Searchin', Backstabber, and Jealousy, Woes Too. Anything special about any of these songs, or they're just kind of,
they're kind of just there because this is like the time frame that he was still learning his flow before Dre like really started to push him. 313 is good. It's not amazing, but it's good. And the thing is that M was good, but he wasn't like who everyone knows him to be until Dre like picked him up and dusted him off.
Yeah,
that's at least how I feel about this album.
Yeah, like the way I've always understood it was Eminem had a shit ton of potential that Dre saw, and so Dre helped him refine it.
Yeah, that was kind of like Dre's entire outlook on M. Like, it was the first successful white rapper, especially during gangster rap in like the 90s and the early 2000s. Like, that was a hard genre for like for people like M to really branch into, but he did it so fucking well. And Dre saw that potential and nurtured it. But everything before that, because he had like multiple albums before he was picked up by Dre that people don't even know about, that he just kept making music sets and CDs and handing them out to people. Like, he was doing what people were doing in New York City, like handing out random mixtapes and shit.
Right.
I think Infinite was like one of those albums that were his official one, but not just yet in the flow of what we know for M to be today, you know?
Yeah, I got you. Infinite is M's SoundCloud mixtape before SoundCloud existed. That sounds about right.
That's about it. That's literally the best way to describe it.
Well,
it's better than 90% of SoundCloud, but
yeah, probably. Bro, I remember when my band stuff used to be on SoundCloud.
Dude, SoundCloud is such a weird website.
I don't even know how like the algorithm works in SoundCloud. We put our like a demo on there a really long time ago, and then we were like, there's not really reason to keep up with this, because by the time we started using SoundCloud, people were not using SoundCloud anymore, or if they were, it was all like hip hop, so there wasn't really much point.
It became like trap beats and shit.
Yeah,
I saw Squatch in the chat. Rib Vanilla Ice, my first rap cassette. True.
Yo, what's up, Ghost Shark? So we've got here. So this is the first. I think we're gonna agree. This is like an S tier album. The Slim Shady LP.
Slim Shady LP.
His first official album. We've got so many bangers on this one. We've got the skits. Oh my god, I love the skits. I love when Eminem does skits. That shit is always good.
Well, yeah, when he's like fucking with Paul half the time, it's so funny. Like Paul deserves to get shit on by M, like on a constant basis. And this album put it on the block.
Yeah, I think my favorite skit of his regarding him and Paul is actually on Encore when he has the smoker thing. He goes, "Ayo, Paul." That one, like, that's actually like my favorite one.
Let me ask you this, because a lot of people, like back in the day, because I when I started to learn about all this stuff, like I deep dived into M. Back in the day, people really hated the song "Guilty Conscience." How do you feel about Guilty Conscience?
I've always loved Guilty Conscience. The first time I heard it, I think I was in middle school, because I listened to Eminem, like whatever would show up on the radio and whatever my uncle would play in his car, but I would never on my own listen to like full CDs. So it was in middle school. Like I never was really into music until middle school when I played Guitar Hero 3, and then I dove headfirst into like music, obsessed with music. Music was like my everything. And Eminem was one of those things that was my everything. So I heard Guilty Conscious. I actually think I heard Guilty Conscious because I accidentally downloaded it through LimeWire when I wanted a different song. There's two
LimeWire.
There's two Eminem songs that I heard by accident. Not that I was looking for. Guilty Conscious was one. The other one was 8 Mile from 8 Mile, because I was trying to get Lose Yourself, and I got 8 Mile instead. And I was like, this song's so fucking good. Like the fact that they use the like the train tracks as like a percussion, like it's so creative. It's really, really good. Shout out to LimeWire. If you guys don't have it, you should download it.
Yeah, fuck, dude. I haven't heard LimeWire in a minute.
Oh yeah, I'm on by internet standards, I'm an old man, you know.
Nah, dude, LimeWire was based back in the day. That shit was so useful. What is it? The another good fucking song, Bad Meets Evil with Royce da 5'9". Anything that M and Royce touch is fucking gold.
Oh,
like
for sure.
Have you heard Caterpillar by Royce and M? It's one of Royce's songs.
That one I haven't heard.
Oh, dude, I would highly recommend Caterpillar by them. It's so good.
LimeWire and the Bear Thing. The Bear Thing.
Fuck you talking about, Ghosty? What you smoking right now?
My mind goes to Napster, but I don't think that's a bear. That's a cat, right?
Yeah, I don't know that.
Just don't give a fuck. I think this was the first like horrorcore. I'd consider this horrorcore because it literally samples screaming in the main beat.
Mm-hmm.
This was like my first time hearing horrorcore. This song's amazing.
He's got a lot of songs that like put people on the back foot, that he really delved deep into the whole like serial killer vibe sort of stuff, and that's like later on in the albums, which is so iconic. That's what made M known as like the crazy motherfucker in the rap community.
Yeah, like, I mean, 97 Bonnie and Clyde, would that be considered horrorcore? I wonder if it's like, if it has to do more with the beat and the sound rather than the lyrics, because lyrically, a lot of his stuff could be considered horrorcore.
Well, yeah, of course, like 3 a.m. and all that shit.
Can we talk about My Fault? Oh my god, that song's hilarious. That's in the next album, right?
Long ass time. Yeah, I think that's in the next album. I've heard My Fault.
I never meant to give you mushrooms, girl. I never meant to bring you to my world. But now you're sitting in the corner crying, and now it's my fault, my fault. The fucking his screaming at the end is like, no, you're not dead.
he implemented comedy, gangster rap, and like horror rap like all into one fucking person. It's like, it's incredible like how his tactics grew over time.
I feel like one of the big differences between newer M and older M, and maybe it's just a feeling I get. I feel like he took himself a lot less seriously back then. Like, when it came to, like, beef, yeah, he took himself seriously. And he would shit on people with the disses. But, like, aside from beefs, he didn't really... It seemed like he didn't take himself that seriously compared to how serious he takes himself now.
Well, yeah, like, this is the thing. Like, back then, and it's kind of fucked up to say this, back then, he was, like, on Vicodin and shit. He was doing drugs all the time. He was not in the best state of mind, and he just did rap for fun. And he was like, bro, like, this is the shit. Like, I get to do this for a life. And then he started to be known as the GOAT of rap. and then obviously his once the drugs stopped and everything had to be flip-flopped, he became a lot more serious. I agree with you on that. Like I feel like he had to do that almost.
Yeah.
Like he or at least he thinks he had to do that.
Yeah, because I think the reason why, because when he came back with Relapse, we'll obviously go into everything more in depth as we get to them, but like with Relapse, it seemed like he still had that same attitude he had before, and I actually really, really like Relapse. I think it's pretty underrated.
Nah, dude, if it's underrated, you're smoking crack. Like Relapse is one of the best fucking albums he's ever put out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like it's one of his best albums, but a lot of people didn't like it at the time, and even he says it. I think he says it's his least favorite album, even though I would say Encore is way worse than Relapse. For many reasons. The one thing that's weird about Relapse is he does a lot of weird accents, but I can get past the accent. Well, most of the time I can get past the accents. There are some accents in that one that I'm like, all right. But for the most part, Relapse is like really good. I think do you know the YouTuber Knox Hill?
I don't think I've heard of Knox, no.
Knox Hill is he's a React YouTuber, but he also does hip hop, and he actually does like breakdowns. He's actually, in my opinion, the best at breaking down epic rap battles of histories. Like he'll break down the bars, he'll point out the like internal rhyme schemes and stuff like that. Like he's really, really good. Like he's like, he actually reacts. He doesn't just sit there and watch the video. His reactions are like 20 minutes long every single time.
Is that the guy that wears the red jacket? There's another guy that covers all hip hop shit. I watched him before. He covered I forgot his fucking name, but he's like in rap albums now. Like he's that good. Like he's starting to like branch out into his own rap albums. I fucking forgot his name.
I don't think it's him, because Knox Hill is he's a white rapper like Eminem. And and he like you know what? If I'll write it down, I'll show you after the stream if you got time.
Yeah, of course.
But he's really, really good. And he's actually how I've been hearing a lot of Eminem's old disses that I never heard before, because he's been breaking those down. Like he did a whole live stream breaking down the beef between M and Ja Rule, the beef between M and Benzino, M and Cannabis.
Then you got people like there's so many people like Charlemagne. There's MGK. There's fucking.
Oh yeah, he did
at one point.
MGK. Yeah. Dude, Kill Shot's one of the best disses, hands down.
Dude,
that shit's
people
crazy.
argue with me. Dude, people argue with me all the time. They're like, no, like MGK bodied M, and I was like, you are fucking out of your mind if you think Rap Devil was better than Kill Shot.
I'll give credit. Rap Devil is one of the better Eminem disses, but it's not even close to Kill Shot.
No, not even close. And that's the part that annoys the shit out of me, is that people are like, oh, M fell off. I was like, did you listen to Kill Shot? That motherfucker will bury you. Like, don't fuck with him.
Dude, I think one of my favorite lines is you would still look up to me if I was 3'11", and for the record, you would suck a dick to be me for a second. That's so good. Crazy so good line.
It's so good.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good. I'll just talk to chat. How do you feel about the rap genre today from Cheesy? I think there's a lot of benefit to the rap of today. Like, I'm not a big fan of like mumble rap shit. So like an example is like Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator is really good. Lil Nas X is really good. Travis Scott, depending on the album, is really good. There's a lot of like Thea Atwood, I'm not a fan of. Like there's certain like rap groups or rap like artists in general that I can't get behind just based on their flows and shit. Because they do the Migos thing. They've copied Migos, and I've never been a fan of Migos. So any artist that copy the Migos flow, I fucking hate them immediately. I don't know why. I just don't like Migos as a group. I'm more of like a 90s rap, so like Tupac, Biggie, fucking 50 Cent, all that shit. What else? You got like Tupac, Biggie. You got Kendrick Lamar's really good. Kendrick is a fucking goat and a half, man. Kendrick's a goat and a half. Yeah, J. Cole found Kendrick. J. Cole's also really good. Also, you sound like you're a million miles away from your mic, Mike.
All right, I forgot. I turned down the gain on my Focusrite so I could get on the phone.
There you go. That's no problem. But like, I was talking to them. They were like, "How do you feel about like '90s gangster rap in the past versus rap now?" And I'm like, ugh. I don't hate it.
The thing with most new genres is, I feel like when the genre is new, there's a lot of really bad shit, and when enough time passes, the good shit sticks around. So
Yeah.
I hated trap when it first started coming up, and eventually there was some good artists that actually inspired me. If anyone knows, there is a song on my album called Hidden Trap, which is my band's own attempt at a trap song. Was it successful? Some like it, some don't. But, you know, and I actually I might be working on a solo project. I guess I could release it on the MikeTheBike channel, but it will be separate from my band. And it's going to be inspired by Joji and the After Hours album by
nice.
The Weeknd. It's going to be like a mix of those sounds.
Let's see. Thoughts on Pop Smoke? I don't hate Pop Smoke. I think Pop Smoke's like pretty decent.
But yeah, public service announcement. My name is Guilty Brain Damage. If I
Brain
had
damage.
Yo, thank you Cats Flockin for the $10. Me and me. Yo, or Men and Me. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. First donation back on YouTube. Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cats. That's really cool of you.
There's 97 Bonnie and Clyde, which I believe actually has his daughter's voice in it when she was like
when she
literally
was little.
Yeah, like 2 years old or something like that. And oh shit, My Fault is in this album. It's track 11.
Yeah.
Ken Kniff.
Ken
That's my favorite reoccurring character. I love that one.
Bro.
I think the one song I probably don't care for as much is Come On Everybody.
Yeah,
that one is super dated. Like even Dina Ray, which she has a good vocalist, but her constantly going like singing throughout it, going yeah, yeah, like that's so 90s. Like it's so early 90s too. That one has aged kind of badly. Not that it's a bad song at all. It's perfectly fine.
Aged. Yeah, no. The thing
compared
is, like,
to everything else.
This is the thing about M songs. Some of them have aged poorly, but there's still like tracks to be revered in some points, depending on the album and depending on the single. You know.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for the $5. Cats of Flockin corrected what they said with Eminem.
Damn, Cats of Flockin is an oil baron. What the fuck?
Bass. Bro, I think the one good, funny line Ja Rule came up with was calling Eminem feminine.
Yeah,
that's good. That's funny.
That's all Ja Rule's ever been able to do.
That was it. Okay, I'll say this. Ja Rule was better than Benzino at least.
Okay, yes. Ja Rule's better than Benzino. Did you ever hear what 50 Cent's been doing to Ja Rule for like the past 20 years?
Oh, he's still fucking with him?
He's still fucking with him for 20 years. If he's in the same city that Ja Rule's performing in, he will buy out the first 2 rows of the front seats so no one sits there during a Ja Rule concert. Like
that's actually hilarious.
Dude, he still hates Ja Rule. It's like so funny. He's been trolling him for 2 decades.
I mean, if you got the money, fuck it, you know. If someone's gonna come at you, fuck them.
Yeah, well, dude, they almost got into a fight in Miami at a random bar. That whole beef happened in the 90s, and they're still mad at each other.
Yeah. So, I think what's safe to say this is going in S tier. Amazing album.
Argue that.
And then, what's I think even further beyond, this is to go even further beyond, the Marshall Mathers LP.
This deserves like its own slot. Like this is so good. It's like it deserves its own slot. Like it's impossible. It's impossible to put this on like the same level as a lot of the albums. Like don't get me wrong.
The thing is I generally have a rule unless it's so for something that's really bad, I will make an extra tier, but I don't like doing like the SS. Okay. I don't like doing that shit. I
get you.
So but
yeah, S tier.
What we
Not
could
even a conversation.
No, yeah. What we could do though, if we want to differentiate it, because this is not talking about music in general. This is talking about within Eminem's discography. We could just drop the Slim Shady LP to A to differentiate, like, because I think there is a wide margin of improvement between Slim Shady LP and Marshall Mathers LP. Like the Slim Shady LP is like, I think that's like an 8, right? And then the Marshall Mathers LP is like a 10, and so is the Eminem Show, which we'll get to.
Yeah, it's a total 10, and the sheer fact that this album caused so many waves in the rap community that pissed off so many people, it's so good. Like Bitch Please 2 with Nate Dogg, Dre, Snoop, like that shit was killer.
Yeah,
that shit is dangerous, and I always forget the other guy, Exhibit.
I always
He's
forget
Exhibit.
Pimp My Ride guy.
Yeah, he's the Pimp Your Ride guy, but I always forget about Exhibit. I don't know why I do, but like I love that song, Bitch Please.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, we've got Kill You, Stan,
Great song.
Who Knew? We've got the Steve Berman skit, which is really great. It's just Eminem getting shat on by his manager. the way I am, dude, I sit back with these packs of zigzags and this weed. It gives me the shit need. The fucking flow on that's crazy, dude.
Well, dude, if I'm not gonna lie, still to this day, if I'm like ready to like go off on somebody, like let's say I'm doing a live stream or something, and I'm like ready to go off on someone, like I'll play my regular music, but on my phone with my headphones, I will listen to The Way I Am to like get fucking like pissed off. Like that's the kind of song that is like meant to get you like furious.
Yeah,
like it's good.
And then Remember Me, dude. Though remember when he starts singing "Remember Me," that's like actually a little harrowing.
Yeah,
dude,
it's a little.
He's going unhinged, bro. He's gonna go sicko mode.
100%.
I'm back. That's the one that's like they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. I like when he sings low. That shit's catchy. Marshall Mathers. Drug Ballad, again, I do like it. It has aged a little bit. Maybe Dina Ray is the reason why these things age.
I think you keep bringing up Dina Ray. Like, I feel like you keep bringing her up, and it's like, yeah, that's definitely the reason.
I'm sorry, Dina Ray. She makes a comeback on Superman. All right, we'll give her that.
She does. She does make a massive comeback on Superman.
Amityville is sick as hell. Amazing horrorcore song.
That's a song that scares the shit out of you in the night, dude.
No, the one. Okay, so this is actually an emotional like. Listening to this song is actually an experience. Kim, I feel under such when I hear Kim, that actually puts me in emotional duress. I'm like, I feel like I hear that. I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't be listening to this right now.
Yeah, no, Kim is like a song that you should not listen to out loud.
Imagine, bro, if you blasted that out of your car while you're driving, people would think you're like,
yeah,
people think you need to be put away. But like,
yeah, you need to be locked the fuck up if you're listening to Kim out loud.
Like, but man, it is such an amazing song. Like
that got him in so much trouble back in the day.
I think that song is like, I think what ended up I think in real life, because of that song and him performing that live, Kim actually ended up slitting her wrists, like and in front of Haley too.
Yeah, like, that was a really fucked up time in M's life, man.
Bro, actually crazy. And he described it like this is a love song, but this is my kind of love song because I wouldn't be feeling these emotions if I didn't love you. And it's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
That was a dark ass fucking time of his life.
Yeah.
Under the Influence with D12, another banger.
Everything with D12 is always going to be a banger. D12 is great.
True. D12 is an underrated rap group.
Like, I used to jam the fuck out to Purple Pills when I was in high school.
Yo, Purple Pills is so good.
And then my band, I wish there was an uncensored version of the music video. You can find one, but the quality of the video is really shit.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yo, You Do, it's really good, and Mikey did a cover, and it's good. Wait, which song?
I don't remember that one.
Hold on, I'm seeing
These chicks don't even know the name of my band,
but they're all on me like they wanna touch hands.
I fucking love that song. It's such a meme song, but it's so good.
And then he's like, then he does my salsa part at the end.
Yeah, he just randomly adds all the ladies.
My salsa. I forget which member D12, but it's like, I forget exactly how the line goes, but he just finishes it off with going, "Bitch, you retarded." That shit. Oh man.
Why not just ask about us? Bitch, are you retarded?
Criminal, bro.
Another good song. Criminal's good.
I'm a criminal. Jolene. Oh, Jolene. That's a good song. By Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
But yeah,
this album,
I mean,
S
tier. Obvious S tier.
Easy fucking answers.
Now, the next album is another S tier album. The Eminem Show.
I feel like this album, it's an S tier for me, but I think this is where a lot of normies found more. Like, I feel like this is where, like, people like my fucking mom was like, "Oh, like, Haley's song is so good." I was like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
like,
shut the fuck
Cleaning
up.
Out My Closet. I mean, this one has a lot of the really bangers. And I think there are some, and all the deep cuts in here are really, really solid, too. I actually, I think unlike the last one where I pointed out the Dina Ray song, I don't think there is a song in here that I skip when I listen to it.
Yeah, no, you can't really skip this album. Like White America, really fucking good. It's the most batshit song. Business, also really good.
Yeah, dude, Business has such a fucking catchy hook.
It does.
Let's get down. I mean, I opened with it. I mean, it was such a good song. Right? By the way, so there's 3 songs from this album that I am planning to do something with in the future.
Nice.
Because after doing the Stan parody, which I think is one of my best parodies, honestly.
I absolutely love that fucking song, dude.
Thank you. But I did the parody, and it made me want to start actually working on my rapping ability. Because I feel like if I could hone that down, because I used to know Eminem lyrics by heart when I was in like high school and middle school, and I used to be able to do them really well. But I stopped listening. Not that I stopped listening to Eminem, but there's times when I'm not listening to the artists that are my favorite. Right? There's just times
you know it's fucked. The one song that I know still by heart is "No Love" by Lil Wayne and Eminem. I know that song still by heart.
Which ones do I know by heart? I know. My Name is. I think mostly by heart. I know a lot of Rap God by heart.
Damn, that's impressive. That's a tough song. I saw one guy. I used to work with this guy. He did all of Rap God without skipping a beat or taking a breath. It was incredible to watch.
Based. I did near the end of my charity stream, I started doing raffles for karaoke, and then after I was done with that, I did 2 more songs, and I decided to do Rap God. And it was a shit show, but I think I did get the Samalama Dumalama, you assuming I'm a human, what I gotta do to get it through to human innovative animated robot so that anything is saying is ricocheting off of me. And yeah, I did that part.
That was a tough part. That's a tough fucking part.
The part I was able, not yesterday. I think I did mess it up a little bit, but I used to be able to do that part. You did good on it. Thank you, Squatchin. But I used to be able to do that part pretty well. The part that I cannot get down, and I tried for like a week straight, is the part from Godzilla. That song is crazy.
That's a hard one.
The film with the venom and aluminum, otherwise the minimum. I don't want to hurt him, but I did him in a fit of rage and burned him. And then it's like I lose track right after that part. It's like it's so hard to keep up with it, bro. But yeah, White America, Business, cleaning out my closet, bro. Every time I hear that song, when he gets to the part where he says, I am dead to you as it can be, and when he says that his mom's never gonna even see his kids at her funeral, I always get goosebumps at that part.
There's so many songs that he like leaves you shocked, where you're like, holy shit, I can't believe he said that.
Yeah, and when I was younger, obviously I just liked the song because it was a good song. But like as I'm like at the age I am now, and I've always had a very good relationship with my mom, so hearing that song, like, it actually just makes me, hearing that song it's so good, but it actually really makes me sad because I'm like, I couldn't imagine having a relationship like that with my mom.
Yeah,
it makes me sad for them, you know?
Well, the thing is like, I have a bad relationship with my mom, so that song like spoke. Everyone, you understand this as somebody that makes music. Music influences people in different ways. Like one person can listen to a song and get a completely different feeling and vibe off of it than someone else. So like for me, that song like really spoke to me as a kid, you know, like in high school and shit. And that I love that song because of that.
Yeah,
that's just
I
me
totally
though.
Get you. No, yeah. I get you. No, I can. What's the term? I can sympathize, but I can't empathize with it, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
I understand why you feel the way you feel, but I can't feel the way you feel about it.
Yeah, no, right? You can sympathize with it, but you'll never truly understand it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it does make me sad, because I'm like, I mean, if my mom did the same shit he's describing, I would I don't think I could not hate my mom for those same reasons. Like, it's thank you, Ghosty, for $20. Bully is one of the best diss tracks, hands down. I think.
Yeah, right, that is a good one.
I think Hail Mary is. I like Hail Mary more, but Eminem's Hail Mary, that is. Although I do love Tupac's Hail Mary.
Drips is good with Obi Trice. Obi Trice was.
This song's awesome.
Years. Yeah, Obi Trice was slept on for a long time, and then he started getting into more and more M songs, and holy shit, was he a great fucking backup to these songs.
Hey, what's up, Noni? Say Goodbye to Hollywood is really good. Soldier is good. I've been listening to Square Dance nonstop for like last week, This song is so good, dude. When he goes, psychotic, hypnotic, product, agata, the antibiotic. That part is like, bro, he goes crazy on that.
His flows are absolutely insane. If he's really on some shit, like, he's unstoppable.
And the way he shits on cannabis in that song too is like so good. Like that song's literally like a warning shot from him, and he's like, "Look, this isn't a full diss on you, but like, watch out." Yo, what's up, Psych? Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks.
No gimmicks. Oh,
Without me. So I'll say it right now. The 3 songs I'm planning to use from this album in the near future is Business, Square Dance, and Without Me.
That's good. Those are good songs to choose from.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away about what I'm using them for. Everything will be made clear in the near future. But yeah, those songs, Sing for the Moment is so good. And seeing him perform it with Aerosmith at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was crazy.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I didn't even get to see that. When he was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I was like, God damn, it took so long to get there.
Yeah. Do you have HBO Max?
I do. I can watch it. I probably can watch it. I'll probably watch it after this.
I watched it up to that part with my mom and my little sister, and then I had to stream. But it was really cool. I definitely want to watch the rest of it. My mom made us skip the Judas Priest part because she hates metal music.
Oh, she hates Judas Priest that much?
She just hates metal in general. And I'm like, but he doesn't really scream. He just sings really high. And she's like, oh, it's noise. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, Mom. Okay.
It's okay, Mom.
Dude, have you seen Till I Collapse on Spotify? Like, how many times people listen to this? 1 billion times.
It's crazy, dude.
1 billion for one song.
Till I Collapse, dude. That's such a great song to put on before you're gonna work out. Like,
oh yeah.
Such a great song. My Dad's Gone Crazy, I really, really actually love, and I like that his daughter's actually on it. It's
100%.
I love when he just is like, it's like my mother always used to tell me, rainy. It's like, it's so silly. Say What You Say is a great song. I think that's a diss against Jermaine Dupri.
Bro, dude, The Music Stops is a song that a lot of people sleep on in this album. It's so good. It's a great interpretation of like what the rap game was like back in the day.
Yeah, it's great, and the beat, the fucking harpsichord on the beat, really good. Haley's song is like the exact opposite of Clean Out My Closet. Every time I hear a Haley song, it makes me so like I feel Eminem's happiness. Like it's such a good song.
I know, right?
Oh man. Yeah, this album is S tier, and in my opinion,
100%.
I do think it's better than the March Masters LP. But we're not gonna like. I don't think we need to argue about it.
I'll leave this fucking stream, Mike. If you even touch that.
No. We're not. Listen. I normally don't even like do the type of thing where let's rank each one unless there's a lot of shit, right? Like for the Disney one, we did do it because there's so much. But like I'm pretty sure these are gonna be the only ones that end up in S tier.
Yeah, like realistic. Well, I'll argue with you on Relapse, but we'll get to that.
Relapse, look, I really do like Relapse, but we will get to that.
We'll argue on that.
All right, so here is the first album that starts off really strong and goes places. So here's Encore. This was his last song before he went on a hiatus. This song has a lot of really good songs, actually. Evil Deeds, Never Enough. Yellow Brick Road's awesome.
Brick Road is good.
I really like Toy Soldiers. Mosh, I've always liked Mosh. Puke's pretty funny.
Puke is funny, but it's not like a banger.
Yeah, it's not like Drips, where it's funny and it's a banger, right? Like Drips is a banger, and even the hook is like, so.
I just remembered something. I do remember the entire song "Just Lose It." I do remember the lyrics.
I defend "Just Lose It." I like that song. That song's funny.
That's a good song.
I don't care.
Like That, also a good song.
Dude, so based. I like Ass Like That. I don't care that he's doing a weird accent on that one because he's making fun of Triumph the Puppet Dog, which, if anyone in chat doesn't know, he actually had beef with Triumph the Puppet Dog somehow. I
still hear Ass Like That at a bar. Like I go to this bar, it's like a German bar, and everyone can stand on the tables and shit, and they play Ass Like That all the time.
That's hilarious. My first single is a bad song.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great.
Dude, Though this was supposed to be my first single burp. It's like, what? Come on, man. The Paul skit. This is the best Paul skit in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no, there's
no M calls
gems
Paul.
in this
M
album.
calls Paul is the best Paul skit. Sorry.
Yeah.
The AO Paul. You know what? I'm gonna play that for chat real quick.
Oh, you have to. You have to. They won't understand unless they're like hardcore fans and listen to the
Okay,
skits.
so you know what? I gotta
understand.
show them the first part though. So
Yeah, you gotta follow. You gotta be in sequence. You gotta do the Paul call.
okay, no, this is not it.
Oh, there's the Paul skit encore. It's like the third
Oh,
video
there.
down. I think.
Okay,
I
let
think
me
it's
pause
third video down.
let me pause the lo-fi music real quick. All right, guys. So the context is Paul is supposed to be like Eminem's lawyer or something like that, and
He's his manager.
Yeah, he's his manager, and he's like usually the one that's like telling him, "Hey, you got they're complaining about this album. You can't do this. This is not a good look. You gotta chill." You know. So this is Paul calling Eminem.
Paul.
All right.
Paul has to deal with like the worst that M's ever done.
So then the response to that is M calls Paul.
The round. He unloads the round and drops the bullet.
I just love how like at the end you could just hear Paul going, "God damn it." It's like,
so
fuck, dude.
I love the part where he goes, "I just want to touch him, but I know I can't."
I love all the references to the all of Michael Jackson songs. It's like he needs to look at the man in the mirror. I don't care if he's black or white. I won't stop until I get enough. It's like he's got to beat it. You know, all these, dude. It's so good.
I love that he just doubles down on the phone call.
Yeah. I hate plastic surgeons, and I hope they all fucking die.
I forgot that he unloaded the pistol round and dropped it. He goes, "Oh shit!" Like, I forgot about that.
So Ass Like That. Spend Some Time's pretty. This one's pretty good. Mockingbird's amazing.
Mockingbird is really, really good if you want an emotional song.
Yeah, I think that's. Would I say this is the best Haley song?
I think I would say that.
I
would say it's the best Haley song.
Crazy in Love is decent. I don't really. I feel like the
I don't remember a lot about it.
It integrates Heart's Crazy on You, and I feel like the integration of it is like a little lazy. So that's the only part of the song I don't like. But otherwise, it's a decent song. One Shot, Two Shots, awesome as hell.
Yeah, it is. One shot, two
shot, three shots, four shots. Everybody gunshots. One's
such a good. That's a good song that really shows like how fucked up the club scene was.
Yeah. And then there's the Final Thought and Encore Curtain Down skit, and Encore is a good song.
Yeah.
But overall,
where would you want to put this on the tier list? Because this is a toughie. Because there's good iconic songs in this, but it's not like one of the best.
It's got such good songs, but it also has some of his worst songs too. Like
I'm thinking about like C tier. Honestly, I don't think it's like that good. if I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I can't put anything in F. I will put something in F tier. I actually do have an F tier.
Oh shit.
But like, but C is fair for
I would
Encore.
say I was gonna think of D, but I'm cool with C too.
Yeah, C's all right because it has like some of the more iconic songs, like the best Haley song ever, and he's got One Shot, Two Shot. There's good songs in there that keep it above like a D to F tier.
I can dig that. Then there's Curtain Call. That's just a greatest hits album, but it does have some great songs like When I'm Gone. Fack is funny. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Dude,
Fack is hilarious.
When I heard Fack for the first time, I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" Like, I heard that,
Fack,
I was so confused.
Fack.
Just shove a gerbil up my ass. In.
Yeah, it's just like I believe it's just a South Park tribute. Is what the song is basically.
It sounds like it.
So here we're at Relapse. Now this was his first album coming back from his long break. He sobered up and he wanted to do an album about it. So this album has a lot of really good songs.
Like really good fucking songs, dude. Like 3 a.m.
It's 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, it's best serial killer song. One of the best.
Insane is crazy. My Mom is decent, but it's like it's the same territory we've gone through before, and it's not even close to as good as how he's gone through it before.
Well, like calling out like family members and stuff, like with Kim and everything, that like put people completely on the back foot. My mom was like putting food in my Vicodin and stuff like that. Putting Vicodin in my food and shit. And we're like, okay, that's like really fucked up, but it wasn't like as shocking as Kim was.
Yeah, and like honestly, the chorus is catchy, but overall, it's good, but it's not like crazy. Insane is really, really good. I think this is one of my favorite of his horrorcore songs. Bagpipes from Baghdad is a bass Mariah Carey diss.
Dude, Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon got fucking bodied in that song.
Yeah, although I will say, honestly, Mariah Carey's diss against them is actually really, really good.
I think it's the only diss that ever like really fucking showed some shit on M, like ever. Like I'll be real. Like they definitely fucked, and she's lying, but like
but the warning though, bro.
Yeah,
that was actually crazy, dude. The clips of her,
video.
The clips of her talking.
Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy,
dude. The music video was fucking wild.
Oh yeah.
For that one.
And then we've got same. I don't like Same Song and Dance. I'm gonna be honest.
I think it's good. It's good.
I just don't care for it. I don't think it's bad. Like nothing here is as bad as how bad Encore gets. But yeah, Same Song and Dance is a skip for me. We Made You. I love this song. This was his first song when he came back. It was a good comedy song. I love We Made You. It's great. Medicine Ball.
Medicine Ball is a fucked up song.
I love Medicine Ball, but the chorus I don't care for that much. Like the hook on it.
I think this is the kind of song that is more like lyrically based. You should pay attention to versus like the chorus and shit. It's such a good fucking song.
Like if I would have, not that Eminem would listen to my advice, but I would have advised him to just cut the chorus, everything else, and then it's a better song. Because I think it's time for you to hate me again. It's like, okay, it's a little weird.
Yeah,
I don't care for it.
The thing is that he came back and everyone hated him before he left. So like it makes sense for him to add that.
Yeah. Stay Wide Awake is crazy good.
Yeah.
Must Be the Ganja. Old Time Steak is pretty good.
Yeah, anything with Dre, him and Dre kill it together. Like it doesn't matter the song. Like dude, they just crush it.
Forgot About Dre is one of my favorite songs of all time.
It's so good. God, that album is a banger.
I legit don't remember Untitled.
Let me double check that one. Underground. I'm literally looking at the album on Spotify right now. Untitled. I think that was a mess up because there's 3 a.m. My Mom, Insane Bagpipes, Hello, Same Song and Dance, We Made You, Medicine Ball, Stay Wide Awake, Old Time's Sake, Must Be the Ganja, Deja Vu, Beautiful. Because I don't see Beautiful on there.
Oh, Beautiful's right here.
Okay. I was about to say, I was like, that's so weird. Like, I can't see Beautiful. That is
Beautiful
like,
is like
the greatest songs ever.
Beautiful is amazing. It's kind of out of place in this whole album, and it was but it was also a hint at what he was gonna do next.
Right.
Crack a Bottle is fun as hell.
Crack a Bottle is a great fucking song.
I love Crack a Bottle. Like, so good. The Steve Berman skit's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then Underground's crazy.
Yeah, this whole album to me, for me at least, I put this in my S tier because I always find myself coming back to this album to listen to like 3 a.m. bagpipes, same song, We Made You, Medicine Ball. Like I catch myself coming back to this album at random points in my life.
Right.
That's why I put it in my S tier. Like I don't go back to any other Eminem albums like I do Relapse.
I just think I think what's holding it back for me, because I was gonna put it in B tier, but now looking through it, I'd be willing to put it in A tier. The only thing is like the difference between Relapse and stuff like the Eminem Show and the Marshall Mathers LP is the Marshall Mathers LP and the Eminem Show pretty much have nothing that you would skip. But here, personally, I would skip My Mom. I know you said you like Same Song and Dance. I don't care for it though. And then everything else though is like really, really good.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like anytime I'm going through a hard time in life, I put Beautiful on it. Just kind of like snaps me back to
Beautiful
reality.
and the music video is really good too.
Yeah, it's like a really good. I'll agree with A tier.
All right.
I'll agree with A tier. We'll meet in the middle on that one. Even though
I think that's fair.
Like, even though for me, like that album for me is like S tier, but we'll go A.
Yeah, that's how I usually do it on the tier list. Where if like me and the guest have a disagreement on something, we try to meet in the middle on it.
Dude, Old Time's Sake, I forgot about that one. So good.
Recovery. All right, so this is an album that personally I don't really care for.
Recovery?
Because to me it was too pop. Like,
yeah, I kind of agree with you. Like Cold Winds Blow and a handful of others.
Not
this
Afraid
is again where the normies found him.
Not Afraid is a song that I have like a love-hate relationship with. Because I do like all the verses. The chorus is decent. I really, really don't like that bridge he does. Where he's like, I'm standing up, I'ma face my dear. I'm like, I hate that part. I actually hate it.
I want you to guess which song I sent to one of my ex-girlfriends to break up with him out of this album.
No Love?
Nope.
Love the Way You Lie?
Nope.
Whoa, which one was it?
You scrolled over it. It's past Cinderella, man.
25 to Life?
Dude, if you heard that song and like the relationship I was in at the time, that song, I sent that right to my ex-girlfriend, and it's a song that's like him saying fuck the rap game, but I told her that the lyrics were towards her. And bro, it's so bad. I felt really bad about that as I grew up, like how I broke up with that girl. Even though she was batshit crazy, I said 25 to Life, and I'm like, I'm done with you, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that song is brutal to send as a breakup song, dude.
Won't Back Down's awesome.
Won't Back Down is good.
I've always liked Pink, specifically when she sings on rock type sound. So this one's really good. I like On Fire. The thing is that this album is like, I probably want to put this in B tier because even though I don't like how pop it is, it still has its bangers. Cinderella Man's crazy.
Yeah, Cinderella Man, Spacebound, good songs.
I came around on Love the Way You Lie.
Love the Way You Lie takes a while because it's so poppy and Rihanna heavy, and you're like, am I here to listen to Rihanna or am I here to listen to M? So like, for me, if I had to choose, like if I was doing this tier list alone, I would probably put this in like D tier, to be honest.
D? Like, no, I can't do that.
I'm kind of like in a D tier area or like a C.
We can meet in the middle. We can put it in C.
We'll put it in C.
I can't in good conscience put this lower than Encore.
All right, fair enough. I'll agree with you on that one. That's just me though. Like when it comes to Recovery, it's like I know the whole song "No Love" like off the bat, but
yeah. So Marshall Mathers LP 2. So this was one of the first albums I ever bought on my own. The first album I ever bought on my own was Coldplay's Ghost Stories, because I saw it because it was the new album and I saw it in Starbucks. I'm like, oh shit, I should buy this because I had just gotten like a job, I think, and I was like, oh, I actually have money. Let me buy my first album, and I good Coldplay album. Not one of their best, but it's a decent Coldplay album. I defend Coldplay. I stand Coldplay. But I like Coldplay. I like Coldplay. I think they have a lot of bangers. But anyways, this was like the first album since he came back. Relapse, I kind of passively listened to it. More recently, I've listened to it more and I've grown a great appreciation for it. But so when I heard Marshall Mathers LP2, this was the first album where I'm like, okay, he's back now. This is like some top quality shit. Because to me, Bad Guy is it's obviously not as good as Stan, but I think it's a very good for a sequel.
Yeah, I was about to say the sequel of that song. Like, how could you top Stan?
Yeah,
and he didn't top it, but it at least
it's a satisfying conclusion.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Rhyme or Reason, I really love. I think the hooks on this are some of his best since the Eminem show. Because the hook on Rhyme or Reason and the song in general, talking about his dad, so much better is I like. Survival is okay, and so is Legacy. These are two songs that I typically skip.
It's like 50-50 shot if you're gonna listen to them.
Asshole is awesome. I love Asshole.
Skylar Grey, dude. Skylar Grey, when she is with him, they put out some good shit.
Yeah,
like they put out some good shit. It depends on like when they're doing it, but they've put out some good shit together.
Give me a second.
Berserk is really good.
I like love Berserk. I love the
Berserk.
Beastie Boy vibe that it gives off. I love the use of stroke. It's just such a good song, bro. When I heard this on the radio for the first time, I was like, oh my god, this is so good. Rap God's S tier song.
I was about to say, just for Rap God, this entire fucking thing.
Brainless is great. Stronger Than I Was. If I'm in the right mood, I'll listen to it. Otherwise, I can't listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, no, it's one of those songs.
The Monster, I think, is much better than Love the Way You Lie. I think the balance between Rihanna and Eminem is way better here. And the chorus and the whoa, that part's good. I like that part a lot.
That is good.
So Far is great. Love Game's got such crazy rhyme schemes on that.
Well, yeah, because him and Kendrick together, they need to do more songs together, because when they're together in a room and for a song, they're unbeatable lyric-wise. They can't be. They can't be topped.
Yeah.
It's dangerous to have the two of them on the same song.
Oh, sorry, my brain just clicked what So Far was, because I do remember So Far, but now it fully clicked. So Far is a banger, all right? The use of Life's Been Good by Joe Walsh, really, really good. I love the southern rock sound to it. I love how he's just talking about how he is now. He's just like, I kind of like feel retired, but at the same time, I still got all this like rage, and I still want to do all this music, and I'm still ready to like drop like all this like, but I feel like an old man, and people are looking at me eating in the fucking parking lot, like. It's like him embracing that he's old now.
Yeah, that's the thing not a lot of rappers do, is like embrace that they're getting old. He does. He's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm old as shit. Like, I know I'm old.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of rappers that do that. Like, you don't hear 50 Cent being like, I'm fucking old on my album or some shit, you know? Yeah.
And then Headlights. This is such like a cathartic song, I think.
It is. It's underappreciated too.
And Nate Roos does a great job on it too. I mean, I think I actually teared up when I first saw the music video. I was like, because like when you're an M fan for so long, you do kind of, like with any artist, you kind of feel a little bit of connection. So after cleaning out my closet and all the shit he said about his mom, hearing how he's like, I love you because you're my mom, and, you know, I do want you to meet my kids, and I do want you in my life, you know, and I forgive you for all the shit in the past, and I'm sorry for all the shit in the past. You know, it's like, it's really good. Really underrated song by him. And Evil Twin is great, too.
Yeah, no, some really good songs. Some really good songs are in there. And you said you were going to put it in, like, what, B tier?
I was thinking, if this was my list, the same way you were going to put Relapse in S, I would have put this in S, but I'm cool with putting it in A.
No, let's stick it to S, because Rap God likes change the fucking game. I'll put it in S. Fuck it, man. Just for solely that Berserk and Rap God just fucking get you raged up.
It was released on. I didn't know that. Ghosty says that Headlights was released on Mother's Day. Did not know that.
Yeah, I did not know that either. Jesus Christ, Em.
You know what? Because Clean Out My Closet is one of the songs that my family does know by Eminem. Like, I mean, everybody knows that song. I wonder how people would react if you show them Clean Out My Closet and then you show them Headlights and give them the context.
That would be weird if you gave it to somebody who never listened to Eminem and you heard cleaning out my closet. They're like, damn, that's like a fucked up situation. And you show them Headlights, like how would they react?
Yeah,
I kind of get where you're coming from with
like
that.
this was back in 2000. This was in 2013, and this is how he's grown. I feel there's got to be reaction videos where they did back-to-back reactions to that. I kind of want to look that up now. Later on. Yo, what's up, Cassandra? Yo, Sherry, what's up? So we're at Revival. Now this,
can I be honest?
This one I've never heard this one. I've never heard this one.
I've listened to one song by Revival. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. It's like it's almost like a if I describe this album, it's like
he did a song with Beyonce. I never even knew that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did. That was the only song I listened to.
Is it bad?
It's not great.
Oh shit! Skylar Grey is a producer on this one. Funny enough.
Skylar Grey is in this. Beyonce's in this. Ed Sheeran is in this. Alicia Keys is in this.
Toxic Flip just says avoid it.
Dude, he has ex-ambassadors on there. Like this album, like I don't even know how to explain this. My friend who hates rap called me one day and he told me that he listened to Bad Husband by Eminem featuring ex-ambassadors. And he's like, this is, you know what, Eminem's now my favorite artist. And I told him to fuck himself and hung up on him. So this goes immediate, like worst tier.
I've never heard
album.
Have you heard the whole album though before?
I've listened to a handful of the songs, and I'm telling you, Mike, just put it in the worst tier, dude. It's not even a conversation.
Look. I know the reputation precedes it, but I've never heard the whole album. And I think if you haven't, bad. we should be fair, like I've been in the past, and just put haven't heard it.
I've heard enough. For you, Mike, you can put it in that.
Well, I'm gonna put it here. I will one day. I think what I'll do in the future is I will, maybe whenever Eminem drops a new album, I'll redo this tier list and I will listen to Revival in that time frame.
Yeah, 100%. I'll do that as well. We'll do a part 2.
We'll do a part 2 based. Bro, now I get to Kamikaze. Now I have heard a handful of songs from this one. Venom I hated when I first heard it. And then
when I first heard it, yeah.
This song grew on me like a symbiote. All right.
Did you see the music video where he's on the Empire State
Building
and shit? Like
Venom
that literally happened. Mike
Venom.
I saw that music video come out, and I remember a couple of weeks before that, one of my uncles were texting me. They're like, "Dude, like some weird shit's happening with the Empire State Building." I was like, "I wonder what's happening." And then this music video came out, and I'm like, "Ah!"
Wait, he did a part 2 of M Calls Paul. I gotta listen to this album.
Yeah, he does. He does do a part 2, and it's kind of funny. Nice Guy is good.
Not Alike. Okay, I very recently heard Not Alike. This song's based as hell. Love
Dude,
that.
Like I said, him and Royce.
The beat change when it like the vocals start coming in and he starts directly calling out Kelly. It's like, oh, like that shit's like chills. It's like, oh fuck, he's pissed.
He's
but
not
like
happy.
the hook on it is just fun. Like, look, I know he's making fun of mumble rappers, but I actually do like hooks like that where they're like this that, and they're just like, you know, going along with the beat. It's like I actually do kind of like hooks like that, and I do think, but he like Not Alike is like great. Lucky You is really good too. The Ringer is really good.
That's when Joyner Lucas was still like doing SoundCloud shit almost. Like he didn't break out just yet.
Joyner Lucas is the same guy that did the I'm Not Racist song, right?
Yeah, he's the same guy that did the I'm Not Racist song. He did a collab song with Logic after their beef too. I forgot the name of the song, but it's a good song. It's a good song. I think it's ADD. I think ADHD.
Yeah. But like I was saying about Venom, the hook's not very good. But
you know what?
The verses are top tier. He's going crazy on the verses. Yeah, that hook is it's hard not to laugh at that hook.
Not to detract, but it stays on topic for Eminem. But like I'll tell the chat and you a story. When I was in New York City, I was banging this girl at the time, and she was a friend of my one friend. And she texted me one day and she goes, "Hey," because she lived in the city. She goes, "Do you want to go see Logic play Madison Square Garden?" And that's where he came out with the Homicide album.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the song with Eminem, right? So yeah. I heard a rumor that Eminem was in New York City for that, like in the city. And he might play at that show. I was like, fuck yes. I didn't pay a single dime, dude. She paid for everything.
Nice.
We went. That concert sucked ass. And then Logic on stage goes, "Yeah, M's not able to show up, so we're gonna do the song without him." And I was like, everyone just went, "Fuck you!" like as loud as possible.
Bruh.
Like I still remember that to this day. And I was like, bruh, I could have seen Eminem live. I've yet to see M live in my whole life, and it kills me.
Yeah,
it kills me.
I want to catch Eminem one day.
Dude, he's always overseas. He's never in America anymore. The last show he did was in Saudi Arabia or some shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, right? Like,
hey, Kat, what's up? All right, so where are we putting Kamikaze?
Kamikaze, I'll put it in a C tier. I'll be honest with you. Like, it's got good songs, but it's nothing like super memorable, like Encore almost.
Yeah. So now we're at Music to Be Remembered. Now this album I have heard, I think half or at least most of it.
I've listened to this whole album.
This album's the best album since the Marshall Mathers LP2. This one's really, really good. I don't think it's better, but it is really good.
Yeah.
You Gon' Learn is really good.
What do you think about Unaccommodating? I thought Young M.A. did really well in Unaccommodating.
I don't recall that one. I know I heard it up until I think I heard Never Love Again, but I don't really remember a lot of these. I remember Stepdad being good. Ya was a fucking banger. Love that.
Yeah,
one.
100%.
Darkness, I think I remember having the unpopular opinion that, not that I didn't like it, I just didn't care for it.
Right.
Godzilla is so good. Crazy song. Music video is also awesome.
Released. Yeah, this is the song that was released after Juice WRLD died.
Yes.
That was like his most recent like drop right after he died too. So it was like a pivotal moment in rap.
Yeah. Which Juice WRLD, by the way, rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P. Juice.
I do. I really like the hook on Godzilla. I love. Thus, the whole song's got this nice. It's just fun song, and it's a good follow up to Rap God. Because clearly it's supposed to be like a follow up to that. I feel like.
But no, it definitely came across that way just by the way the flow worked and how tight the bars were and shit. But like realistically, man, there's something about Godzilla showing off his skills that nobody can replicate that I've seen in rap. Like just his flow and how fast he can do those things. Like sure, it's just like the biggest criticism of him back in the day was like, oh, he just raps fast or some stupid shit like that. And then he was just like, I'm just gonna lean into it. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
You know. Like,
I mean,
like,
I really
lean into it.
I really like I know there are rappers that are faster than him, but like what I don't like about a lot of chopper rappers is that they're the lo-fi version of Godzilla is playing right now. What I don't like about a lot of chopper rappers is they don't care about being eligible. They just care about going fast. Even in Godzilla, when he's going as fast as he can, I can understand everything he's saying. Fill him with the venom and eliminate him. Other words, I Minute Maid him. I don't want to hurt him, but I did it in a fit of rage. And like I understand like almost everything he's saying, even at that speed, which is crazy good.
Well, yeah, if you could articulate your points as fast as that and still have people hear what you're saying, that's a skill in of itself.
Yeah. I like those kind of nights, not gonna lie. It is very poppy, but I like it. It's fun. But yeah, this is really... Yo, what's up, Shadow Humor? This album's really good. I think it should be like... I think it's an easy A-tier album.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
I'll smack in an A tier.
Where were you thinking?
Yeah, like S tier is populated by just such bangers, dude.
Yeah.
Like it is so hard to like put anything on that level with like LP1 and then you got the Eminem show and you got LP2. Like there's no way you can top those.
Oh shit, I just realized this tier list is almost an E.
Yeah, I know, right?
Bro.
You know what's funny? I'm listening, like, literally, while doing this, I just had to put on Bitch Please too, and I'm just listening to it, like, in this super low volume, and I'm like, yeah. Like, let's go.
But yeah, there we have it. That is our official Eminem tier list. So before we close this up, let's see if we got any questions on the Twitters. If anybody wants to ask a question for Chris... Just go click on the pinned link there to my tweet, and you can ask any question. And
Cowboy asked a question. Why did Doc on the radio eat my dog? Get me justice. I don't think I will.
Damn.
Doc is based for killing another animal. Let's see.
My question is, why are you gay?
I don't know.
Why can't Chris install an emulator?
I don't know. I just started fucking... Tony, fuck you! That's one of my news team members.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you, Tony.
Ask Chris why he ran over a toxic Piplup's cat with a lawnmower.
I'll do it again.
Damn.
I'll do it again.
Well, anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna edit something real quick. So,
yeah, of course.
I have... you guys have heard this before. If you watched the Spurg Awards, I released... I gave them a parody of My Way for their thing, and that's actually going to come out today. It was going to come out at 6 because I didn't know how long this was going to be, but I'm going to adjust it so it comes out at 5. Let's see. How do I adjust this? We'll put it at 5:45. Oh, wait. Shit. I just noticed what time it is. Let's put it at 4:45. All right. So this is going to come on right now. So let's, thank you for joining me, Chris. If you want to wait in the call so I can, if you got time, I could show you that Knox Hill stuff I was telling you about.
Yeah, of course, man. I'll mute myself for now. All
right, based. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Great stream coming back. Really happy to be back on YouTube. Though tomorrow we will be on Twitch. So from now on, I am streaming on Twitch Monday through Thursday. I got affiliate, and we also hit that $1,000 goal for St. Jude's. So we finally have we have affiliate on Twitch. You can sub. You can don't fuck up again, Mike. I'll try not to. But yeah, Monday through Friday we're just doing gaming chill streams up on Twitch, and then back here Fridays will be drinking streams. Saturdays will be Kingdom Hearts or Pokemon streams, and then Sundays will be tier list streams. Although next weekend probably won't work out that way. It is Christmas weekend. But yeah, still expect the weekend streams to all be here on YouTube. Thank you so much for all the donators today. It was great. Sherry asked me in my Discord, why are you a furry? I am not a furry, Sherry. You already know this. But let's end with a song. Let's end with Rap God. And then I'll send you guys... we're going to send you all... You know what? Actually, let's end with Godzilla. That'll be a shorter song. And then when I end it, we're going to redirect y'all to 40%. No. Everyone's bullying me in my Discord. All right, whatever. We're going to end this shit now. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day. And if you just stick around, you will be redirected to the Spurg Awards 2022 theme song. So let's play some music for y'all. Yes, Mike, there's proof? No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. All right, Godzilla. Let's go.
trice.